figured I would, since it's taken me so long to get the race video finished up when we all went down to the Grudge Wars, then I would make a quick video because, you know, I always try to make videos of the stuff that I would like to watch videos on, but was unable to. And that is a mixture of manual valve bodies and how they are to drive on the street every day, as this truck is my daily driver. I drive it to work and around town and all over the place. You know, I've went on 3-hour road trips in it. So how do I enjoy driving it? How is it to drive? Super fast, super simple video. We're about to roll up to a stop, so we'll do, you know, rolling through the gears. Every truck is going to be different with your setups. This truck has a big single and quite a bit of fuel. So generally, and it's a 12 valve, you know, common rails doesn't really matter generally. But 12 valve, a lot of fuel, big single turbo, not for long though. That's going to change soon. I generally keep it higher in the RPMs. That's just me. But we're going to do this video as if you already know how to drive, say, a manual transmission, so you know when you should shift, stuff like that. So generally you're in park, when you go to take off, all the way back, you know, I can only go up to, so there's park, reverse, neutral, third, second, first. This is torque converter lockup, that's overdrive. So we'll, once the cars start moving, we will make sure that nobody's coming. So you've got first gear, second gear. You can lock up in second gear, third gear. However, I don't, because in the 2-3 shift is very violent. I have a Fire Punk Comp 3. It has all the line pressure. The 2-3 shift under lockup is extremely violent. I only do that when I am racing. I do not do lock shifts when I'm not racing because it is very violent. This truck has a DPC triple disc, about 2,500 stalled, 2,000, 2,500. You see, we're just cruising third gear unlocked. Usually I would be locked going a little faster, but when I'm driving one hand, I don't really want to wreck. So we'll speed up a little bit more. Then we'll hit lockup. Now we're locked. We'll cruise, and then if you do want to go to overdrive, again, I do not go into overdrive while locked, but you would simply just flip your bottom switch here. Now I'm in overdrive, but you know, I'm not going to drive around like that because it is very laggy and unnecessarily hard on stuff. As far as driving it around every day, honestly, I don't mind it at all. I love it. I find it enjoyable. It gives me something to do with my hands. I like the combination of being able to have any gear at any time with any combination, as far as first or second gear locked up, third gear unlocked, overdrive locked, unlocked. Can't lock up in first, which you honestly never really need to, but it's nice. It's just nice having, you know, any combination. You know, if you need to speed up just a little bit, you're a hair under the turbo, you can unlock, speed up, lock back up. If you want to downshift, you don't have to, you know, get on it really hard. You can just pull it back. You know, if you just want to cruise, you can shift early. You know, especially, you know, for you compound guys, if you just want to cruise around, just knock her forward a couple gears. You can cruise around at whatever RPM. You could cruise around at overdrive, locked up at, you know, 1,200 RPMs if you wanted to. Like, obviously that's not a good idea, but the possibility of being able to have any control you want. Second gear start, you know, if you're racing, you want a second gear start, or, you know, if you want to sled pull and you want to use 4 low, third gear, you can start there. Just the combinations, as for me personally, I love it. Plus, I'm just, you know, I just love them. I think they're the coolest thing. Plus, you got the intimidation factor. If somebody wants to race you, you're like, I got a motherfucking stick, and they get scared. They think ratchet shifters automatically have 300 horsepower. So if your truck's 300 horsepower now, you put a ratchet shifter in it, boom, 600 horsepower. You got a race truck. And when you're coming to a stop, you always want to make sure you unlock your converter, because if not, your truck will die. generally roll up to a stop. Once you get the feel of it, you can kind of figure out what speeds you can downshift at. I would start very slow. I wouldn't, be going fast and try to downshift. So I know when I can downshift, generally, you wait till you come to a stop, pull it all the way back, take off again. Once you've been driving it for some time, you'll know, like, hey, I can go, for instance, I can downshift from third into second at 40 mile an hour, and it is not harsh. I can downshift from second into first at 20 mile an hour, and it's not harsh. If you're going too fast, it will still downshift, and it will take very hard, and it will potentially break stuff, as well as it's just, it's very harsh. You don't want to deal with that. So this wraps it up. If you're on the fence about getting a full manual in your truck, do it. It's really cool. And yeah, that's all there is to it. See y'all next time.